What's going on? It's zmot, and this is yet another adventure on the Boom Beach Archipelago. One of the harder words to say, but well worth it at the end of the day. So, first off, it's War Factory. I'm about 16 minutes late. I'm so incredibly sorry. I just lost track of time. There was traffic and all that sort of stuff. So let's have a look. I wanted to have a look and see. So, nothing over here. Lots of machine guns and rocket launchers. Silly. About 5 bajillion mortars. We're not going to be getting these shield generators, I assume. Unless you use grenadiers or something, but again, not a point. Lasers in the middle. Free factory supplies down the bottom. Kabam! Right in the face. So many cannons. I'm not going to count them. I'm just going to take a guess and say there's about 37 there. And to go with 8 boom cannons, couple doom cannons, a bunch of machine guns, a grappler, and 2 hot pots. Now, I really, really want to do this one with Scorchers. I might still do it with Scorchers on my main. I might also do it with all cryos. But nonetheless, I'm going to skip back in a little bit of crab stuff first. Now, I'm going to be changing statues for crab. I don't typically recommend this, but I've got a 33% troop health sitting in my storage that has been sitting there forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ditch one of my guardians, and I'm going to put my troop... The reason why this all came up is I got a troop damage statue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into storage, place my 33% troop health, then when crab is done, I will ditch the troop health. I don't know if that's going to help me or not, but the best statue layouts that I've seen for crab have been 6 GBE, 3 troop health, 3 troop damage, and 1 troop health on the higher level accounts. So I'm going to do a variation of that for this account. We'll soon see if it's good or bad or not, but yeah, that's my plan. So this is going to be my last War Factory with these exact numbers, because I'm going to be taking a step down in troop health. But let me know what you're doing for crab in the comments below. And again, I finally got shouted out from Boom Beach on Twitter. I felt appreciated and cared for and loved. So my Twitter handle's up there. Come follow me on Twitter. I will reply to comments. I will reply to Twitter. I will reply to Discord. I will reply on Reddit. If you tag me somewhere, I will reply. I can basically guarantee that. And if I don't reply, then please pester me, because it was not on purpose. So first thing we're going to do here is going to get Everspark loaded. I will stop wasting your time and get into some War Factory goodness. Now, War Factory, there is a path from right about here in the middle up to the back. I can't remember the exact path, so I'm going to have to look that up on my higher level account. But for this account, I'm just going to do the standard up the side path. But I think what we need to do first off is get rid of some machine guns, and we're going to spend all of our GBE on doom cannons. The doom cannons have quite a bit of health, but I should be able to get rid of them with using the standard 3 GBE attacks. So here goes nothing. First thing I need to do is get rid of this boom mine. Boom mines and Everspark do not mix terribly well. And then I wonder if I could grapple her back there. That would be... If you want to get seriously fancy, you could probably use the grappler to get Everspark back there, but I am a little bit too cowardly to do that. So I'm just going to walk straight back, and we'll deal with it that way. So here we go. Without further ado, here comes the Everspark moment we've all been waiting for. I'm going to drop a artillery on here, and I'm going to get in that very back corner, I think is my basic plan. Let's go right about there. Really, really hoping not to have Everspark die on the walk. I've had that happen a couple times in the last little while. Uh-oh. Speaking of dying, whoa! Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Wow, okay, so what we're going to do on this attack is we're just going to get all of our GBE onto the doom cannons. I gotta stop saying things like that, because every time I do, I totally jinx myself, and this is going to be awful. So, and again, this is one of those War Factories you're going to see a lot of solos on. There is no reason why a high-level player could not solo this. I mean, it's going to be a little bit tough with all the cannons hitting you in the face, but I think it's totally doable. So, attack number 1, a complete failure. And attack number 2, I was really... And I almost got the grappler ride, but the cannons just shot me in the face too soon. So let's do... Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to drop my troops right here. And I'm going to shock this stuff. Bam! Uh-oh! Just going to get rid of the... Let's get a retreat button pushed. Just getting rid of that flamethrower. Flamethrower will make... Getting rid of the flamethrower... I mean, it's not definitely not required, but it should help us out a little bit. So, ugh, that was terrible. Attack number 1, almost completely wasted. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get Everspark up to here. I'm going to get a smoke drop on her, and then we're going to go right back to there. Now, I'm going to try my damnedest to actually smoke her. Let's get... I can't believe I failed to smoke one simple troop. Like, that is borderline pathetic. Now, I'm going to come over here because I don't really like hitting... what are those things called? I've used way too many smokes already, and flares and things, but hopefully we can get at least 2 of them anyways. Ugh, that was terrible walk. Ah, I did it! Oh, I'm just completely So there we go. We need to go like to like 99% on the smoke timer. Man, this is like my worst attack of all time. Apologies. But hopefully we can get... I'm just going to double tap this. Oh, I don't even have the GBE to double tap this, so I'm just going to let her die. This has been a complete waste. Time to die, Everspark. Goodbye, Everspark. We loved you. We barely knew you. Now, let's get a barrage on here. And an artillery there. And come on, go down, please. Go down, please. I didn't even get the Doom cannons down. Okay, so this has been a complete gong show cluster. But we're still in a good spot, I think. I think we're still in a good spot to finish. This is going to be tough, though. Okay, now... Oh, man, I am flustered. Flustered! So this time, I'm going to flare right to there this time. I'm going to drop Everspark over here. And if she dies, I'm going to cry yet again. She's going up the middle there, is she? Yes, she is. Where are you going now? Now, probably not a great parking spot, just because... hot pot? But we should be able to smoke her back. I'm fairly confident we'll be able to smoke her. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the boom cannon. Just because we're going to have to chew through that shield, so might as well. There we go. Now we're cooking. Uh-oh, look at that flame right on her face. Okay, so now we're going to get rid of the machine gun, and we should be okay. How did that... Oh, that's kind of funny. There we go. Now, we got rid of one of the Doom Cannons by the splash damage, which is kind of interesting. We're going to get rid of you. You can go away. Now, we should have a nice hole back there. So next up, we need to clear all of these mines at shore. Hopefully my gunboat captain is not completely hammered. What else can we spend GBE on? We're going to get right into that back corner with the Zookas. Should be okay. The cannons are going to be a bit of an issue, but we'll let some Zookas take them out. Otherwise, I think we're good. Like, I think I'm just going to drop the GBE on core. On core, that's like a word. Okay, retreat. I think we can still salvage this. That walk to the back is going to be very interesting for people, so hopefully you can pull that off. I'm going to switch to have No, we're going to keep Everspark loaded. I think... Oops, that's not what I want to look at. I think I'm going to keep Everspark loaded just to get the free critters, to get some cannons distracted. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but we shall find out very, very soon. Okay, here we go. Now, the trick to the one smoke drop is to drop the smoke. You see this little curvy bit there? You can't see it when you switch to the artillery, but right in that first little curvy bit, we drop our smoke. And then we drop all of our troops into there as well. Now get them walking, get underneath there, and as long as they're still walking, we should be okay. Now, I'm going to go right to here. You can go straight to the kill zone, but I am a little bit nervous about going anywhere near those hot pots. And I'd like to get... This way I get a little bit of a rest as well with the ladies. Because of the... Do I want to just shock here? Let's just shock here. And I'll be able to get... There we go. I'm going to get rid of the grappler this way. Probably going to take out some of the cannons. Are we going to take out some cannons? Yes, we are. Okay, so we're going to let them clear some cannons. This is just because I didn't check the strength of the shield, which was not terribly bright on my part. So we're just going to let some ladies remove some cannons, and then we're going to move back in a second. Let's move back into here. Probably should have gone a little bit more to the right into this corner, because that boom cannon is going to wreck us, but I think we've got enough troops to take it down. We'll find out shortly here. Should I remote control something? I wonder if I can remote control... Oh, I was hoping that she was going to get that boom cannon. That would have been nice, but no, she did not. I mean, otherwise, I think we're going to get this down without a heck of a lot of difficulty, but probably should have removed this boom cannon over here, because it's just picking away at us. And critters are coming to our rescue. Probably should have just used battle orders there, maybe. Or maybe gone a little bit to the left, but those lasers made me nervous. And now it's just waiting. The critters are out of the range of the hot pots, oddly though. Kind of surprised by that. Kind of surprised the hot pots aren't popping up. Now let's remote something else just for fun. And let's drop some GBE on core. So I really should have checked the life of the shield and the headquarters, but it doesn't really matter if you can get back here, because the boom cannon's not hitting us, the cannons aren't hitting us now. Pretty easy. Like, that will be soloed by a number of players, I can promise you that. But yeah, that's all I got for today, I think. Not for today, obviously. There'll be a war factory later on. I'm not sure what troops I will use quite yet, but I'm sure it will be epically awesome. 18 troops lost. War factory. Unboosted. HQ18. Look at the wonderfulness of that. Let's have a look at the first, and that's 4 attacks, obviously spare attack left over. Let's have a look and see what the building health. Building health is at 289. And it's a level 8 headquarters level 22. So you can do the math accordingly. Sometimes you'll see a headquarters level 18 or 20. Today it is 22. So what is that? That is going to be approximately 3.89 times 200, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to have about 800,000 health, I think. And the shields are shield generator 2. So there's quite a bit of beef here. Much like on my Twitter. So yeah, hopefully you get it. Let me know if you get it. If you don't, if you do it a different way. And please don't laugh too hard at my awfulness that was my Everspark attack. So I think I just need to stop saying things like, I hope she doesn't die, or I hope I don't lose the delay, because every time I do, I totally flub it. That's all I got for today. Thanks for tuning in. Crab Hype is almost here. If you're new to this channel, I will be doing a crab video in approximate and a live stream. I'll link to it below. Please come join me. Ask all the questions you want. Harass me. Come have an adult drink with me, maybe a Dr. Thirst. Otherwise, that's all I got. Thanks for coming in. Peace.